What's crappin' in YouTube? Welcome back to the Dumpster Fire channel of gaming here. Type QQ, the Hurricane of Varstray. You know how it goes. This run actually pretty much happened right after our first blind run. So, we fiddled around with the options, at least trying to rebind our keyboard. But ultimately, I think this game was kind of designed with the controller in mind. So, I think we just kind of have to muddle through. But at least, we have some sort of grip of, of focus fire. So hopefully that helps us out a bit when it comes to, lasting longer in the game. I think there's a lot more that we need to kind of discover and learn about this game. Some more of the finer minutiae, I suppose. But, kind of right now, we're just kind of in the sort of fun, experimenting mode. Just kind of trial and error, figuring things out, that sort of thing. However, I mean, this is, so far, if I need to put a cover on my sort of summer Steam sale stuff, or enjoyment, this has got to be right there. I picked up a few other little tiny games, but this has been the sort of crown jewel and super enjoyment of it. There's some really awesome guys on Twitter and on Reddit who have kind of broken down the sale for shmups in general. So I would certainly implore you to check that out. And, if you like any of the games that I've shown on the channel, certainly go out there and pick them up now while you can for, pennies. And it's like as much as I've streamed Bloody Murder about Space Moth DX, it's now 50 cents. So, if that game has ever appealed to you, even in a weird masochistic way, in a way it's like, man, I wonder if this game could, rage me like it can rage, Type QQ. I would say try it out, man. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's 50 cents. You can get five stupid trading cards out of it. Sell those, and you've made your money. You've made your money back. Sell those for 10 cents a piece. It's a free game, I mean, and for free games as well. Another game I've been playing this summer has been Choren Shah, 68K. That's super fun. And I think the tournament is just about rounding up. I think that the 2-week time has been extended a little bit, which is a little kind of like, I don't particularly mind. I don't care. But I'm like, I'm the guy sitting in third place. I don't want this to go extended. You give anyone time, and my spot is the first one to go. But I'm not salty about it. I'm just glad I was able to play it. And for the most part, maybe unofficially, I came in third place. I haven't necessarily looked at it in a while to see if it's been officially closed. But somewhere, if some rule Nazi out there will certainly raise my hand in victory if I absolutely need a Nazi to hold my hand in victory. Loving this. This game is too much fun. Usually I would say, with some sort of curiosity of hey, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know if you like this game. Or I don't know, I think I'm just gonna play this game anyway. Feel free to like and comment, but I don't think I need too much suggestion to. You don't have to pull my yank on my arm too much for me to load this game up and play it. On to stage 3. I do feel, at least on one series, I think Neko Navy is going to be winding down. We did a lot of it. I mean, it's getting up to part 14 now, I think. I think part 14 is loading up as we speak right now. and I think we've done really well with that game. You know, we're on super death mode. We're at the second to the last boss. You know, we're getting our ass beat pretty hard, and it's you know, one of those things. We've accomplished a lot in the game, and you know, unless there's a giant desire to just absolutely like 100%, you know, clear the game entirely, I think we might be good on it. You know, that's something I probably could do on my free time and not have to torture you all with. Get in there close and kill that motherfucker. There we are. But yes, this is the second, pretty much the second blind run. I kind of have a backlog of these videos right now. So we actually experiment with other characters beyond this one. Because, believe it or not, this is one of the weaker characters, and when it comes to like shot power, and one of the slower ones. I never really pieced it together in the character select screen, and which was bizarre because I always thought like we've absolutely melted bosses. They had no problem killing anything, and it was like, and half the time it was like I really needed the focus fire so I don't fly around the screen smashing myself into bullets. So I was like, really? There's faster and stronger characters out there? I mean, they don't have wide shots as like this one. But I don't think I'll be hurting too much. Yeah, I don't think I'll be hurting too much if I picked up a different character. At least to try out. Luckily I used a bomb there because, you know, tried and true, stupid type QQ. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Yeah, right in the corner. Hiding in the corner. You know, that's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. You know, like an idiot, sitting in the corner, and of course, like, what do? You know, there's 1,000 bullets coming my way, and I put myself in the most precarious position ever. So, but luckily we had kind of one of those laser attacks kind of in the can, and we just fired that off. And thankfully, or else we would have been shot dead. You know what's kind of a good thing here on the second run through, is that we don't have all those like bazillion fucking achievements popping up. Not that I hate achievements, I do find myself kind of distracted by them. I kind of wish they would all pop up after you're done playing, and you know, kind of told you, yeah, these are the achievements you won. You know, here's your stupid trading card game. Here are your achievements. Kind of after you shut the game down. You know, that sort of pop-up thing. You know, it feels like, you know, it feels like important, like it needs your attention, and that's, you know, like whether it's like a pop-up window with a message or a pop-up sort of, yeah, it just feels like, yeah, it's a pop-up message that isn't particularly, you know, important at that second. So I you know, I suppose in some weird way, you know, it may add some sort of, you know, validation to a 1cc run when a 1cc achievement pops up at the end, I suppose. But I would say that would be the only example of why that would ever be a good thing. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, like some sort of Legend of Zelda comparison where you're trying to focus doing shmup stuff, and all of a sudden Navi's like, hey, listen, and you're like, oh god, no, go away. I don't care about my score multiplier enough to risk my life right now. Some pretty bad dodge there. Some bad doge. Kind of let a couple of those power-ups go by. I'm not sure what really compelled us to just not give a fuck, but there is a lot of things going on in the screen at one time. But, you know, I really enjoy caravan shooters. Eschatos, we played earlier, which I've been seeing in my Steam library again, and I'm like, I really want to just pick that up and play it again. But, you know, sort of short stage, tons of points, tons of secrets. You know, and sometimes built for, you know, tournament sake. You know, that's kind of what I like, you know. And as much as I was kind of like, oh man, you know, I really wish there was tournaments, you know, caravan mode stuff. You know, we had Bullet Souls, and then we had a couple competitions this summer. And then the addition of this game, and, you know, it's really fleshed itself out. And I bet this is just the tip of the iceberg as well. But at least for the time being, I think we're on the other side of the hill of like all the shmups are coming out, you know, this summer type of thing. There are still that are still on their way. You know, the new Raiden Director's Cut is coming out, as well as an Oath to the Stars, which is a sort of indie shmup game. I kind of want to get ahead of that as well. See if I can contact the developer about maybe getting an advanced copy of that. I really want to hit the ground running with that game. You know, get a nice backlog like I did with the Neko Navy, and just yeah, just kind of get a full showcase of some of the more indie stuff that people may not have heard of, or new stuff that people want to hear a lot of. You know. Pretty awesome patterns from this boss. Although as I say, look at us just run into the corner. A couple achievements there for maybe killing the boss with our laser there. I don't know. It seems so, at least. Stage 7. You know, but I think on the whole, the focus fire is doing us a ton of favors. Until it's not, but that's not the laser's fault there, or the focus fire's fault there. That's just a brutal pattern that we couldn't find the way out of. But this game is awfully forgiving, you know, as long as you can keep killing something, which it would be hard not to kill anything. You know, your laser gauge is going to go up quite a lot all the time. Yeah, how we didn't get hit there, I have no idea. I have no idea. It started off pretty decently for dodges there, but then it just went kind of full panic, and somehow we weren't punished for it. A little punch there for the boss as well. Level 7 boss. I guess if I had any gripe about this game is that some of the bosses do seem very samey. At least the avatars of the bosses, not necessarily their bullet patterns are all different. They're all very unique in that matter. But if you had independent pictures of like all 25 bosses, I probably would not know any of them from, I couldn't tell you what level they were, bosses of, that sort of thing. Level 8. Just that solitary cube floating around. I would have to wonder what type of stage this is. Is this a sort of like a storage base? All these different cubes are storing, nuclear waste or something, or I'm not sure. I mean, it certainly looks like it's turning into some sort of star base now, but earlier it was just like independent cubes just hanging about. Some sort of weird futuristic storage facility. Gotta dodge all these radioactive cheese puffs. Get out of here, Achievement. You're fucking with my brain. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, it's like we got the boss. It's like that. I don't know. Just a bunch of random octagons stuck together, or hexagons stuck together. That feels like last boss too. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know the story, but maybe it is like the same boss, or like the same large ship coming after you, and it's upgraded each time or different each time. I don't know. We'll certainly take bonuses like that, the no miss and no damage. Certainly. All day. All day. Especially as far as we get into this game, we're going to need every one-up we can get. And it looks like we're sitting at 6 right now, which isn't so shabby. But yeah, pretty shitty there. We were doing really well, and that was kind of a foolish move. But it looks like we're going to get full gauge right there, so it didn't seem like we were punished for it all too much. A ton of points as well. Some mighty fine dodges, if I don't say so myself. Yeah, and followed by some bad ones. I feel that it's probably the sort of pros and cons of controller versus keyboard. Oh, decimated. I feel that you have a faster reaction time with keyboard, but you have maybe a slightly less accurate like step and movement. You know, you might be able to sort of nudge yourself left and right to avoid small bullets with the controller a bit better on a controller, but the time it takes you to tilt that analog stick back and forth or wherever you need to, I can just simply just like just a tiny electric impulse in my finger, and I'm there as well. I mean, it is the matter of fractions of a second. But I think when it comes to keyboards, when you have the sort of when you have the chance to go, oh fuck, I need to do this very nanosecond, you can at least attempt it on keyboards. That was bad death. Bad death. We should have done better there. You can at least attempt it. I think without any sort of provocation, you can use your sort of animal instincts, wildness on the stage. This is really no wonder we've been murderized on this level. Wow, that was pretty junky. I was like, I wonder what will happen when we take this whole mess of pink lasers right to the fucking head. Knocked out of our laser there. Just way too much fire, way too much craziness happening. Because their bullets only turn into bonus points if you can defeat the enemy firing it, and obviously, the laser just didn't do that. So their bullets hung in there and damaged us out of it. Yeah, pretty sad, pretty silly right there as well. With focus fire here, we should really be taking our time, or just kill the boss, I suppose. But yes, I think that boss fight could have been a lot easier if we were just a little bit more patient with things. But yeah, if you're enjoying this series, I mean, this is these are really lengthy games. You're really getting your money's worth with this. This is a 25 plus level game, and even garbage runs like these that get halfway, it's still going to be like 30 minutes. If we were ever to get good at this game, we're looking at maybe like hour-long videos, like back in the day when we were doing, what was it, alternate second or reflex, I forget what it was. One of those two. Those were like 50-minute long games, hour-long games. Some real bad movement, dodging there. And even the most pitiful death of all existence. Sort of let that guy live. Kind of dodged him, hoping he was leaving, and he just kind of curb stomped us there at the end before he left. Yeah, took down the 11 stage boss, but not without, you know, not without leaving a couple lives with him, you know. So, but this is sort of the area, you know, the 12th level area, where I think we died last time anyway. So it's at least in form. You know, I kind of wanted to do better. But we shall see about that, at least. Man, yeah. You know, doing my best to dodge, but you know, you can't do a whole lot when you are in the corner hiding like a baby, like you know, like some of my worst habits do. Last life, and you just got your shield knocked out. Shield gone again. Luckily, shield picked up a shield sort of upgrade, or sort of a full shield item pickup sort of thing. Medals from God, I guess. I don't know what I ever did to deserve all that, but here we are. Level stage 12 boss with those sort of heart lasers. Looks like we've been taking him down for the most part, but there we are. Just shit on, kind of. So that's going to be it for this round. I do declare, and that's that. However, we did considerably better than our last run, and we kind of died the same place. So overall, a success. So that'll be it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll do this again sometime soon.